Jordan soy yo. Igual nunca digo nada, siempre fui como un robot. Un caballo que mira para adelante sin error. No maldito quejoso, molesta como un bocón que no acepta que hay ejemplo y el ejemplo va a ser yo. Sí, el ejemplo va a ser yo. El ejemplo va a ser yo, sí. Ey, el ejemplo va a ser yo. Siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté puedo decir que volví, porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté creo que nunca me fui. Leones con flow, Paulo Londra, Isa Session 33, era por mí, claro que sí.
Board members.
It's the Miami Heat facing the New Orleans Pelicans. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Pass to Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
Dedmon. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Back to Ingram. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here.
Assistant.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
It's Ingram on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
They grab their own miss. The shot's good.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with head coach Willie Green.
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up, guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Adebayo. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And here is Butler. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
You love how fearless Butler can be, charging through contact to get his shot.
Ingram with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Williamson throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
And there had been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all put to rest this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years.
And it's Jones with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's Ingram on the wing. Inside. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Adebayo. And too long on the shot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now here's Adebayo. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
4 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Heat. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Valanciunas. McCollum outside. Williamson, the screen. It's McCollum with the drive. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's easy work for CJ. He'll burn you anytime you give him a lane to the hoop.
To the inside. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Mr. Williamson. And the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for Zion Williamson.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator, has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions. An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
Now here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
It's stolen by Lowry. To the middle. Here's Butler. The layup off target. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Pelicans on top. They're up by 2. The second quarter coming up. 14. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for New Orleans.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Erik Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Here's Ingram over Butler. Some solid defense from Butler. Pass to Hero. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Butler on the way. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Oh, he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Pelicans leading by 3. Out to Ingram. Launches a 3. Back to McCollum. Another shot. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. It's stolen by Valanciunas. McCollum, no good. The Heat trailed by 3. Floats it up for Adebayo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Ingram with it. Butler covering. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Ingram. We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
Now, here's Adebayo. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Adebayo's got 6 in the quarter.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam Adebayo's game continues to grow.
Zion Williamson has a very unique game and body. When you look at him on the floor, what do the optics, Steve, tell you about him?
Well, my eyes tell me he's like Shaq, the big diesel, because few guys in NBA history can just out-muscle their opponents. Skill-wise, at that size, he is one of one.
Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Bam is cooking right now. Once he flips this switch, he's tough to slow down.
McCollum with the ball. Out defended by Adebayo. Dedmon with the block. Pelicans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throw.
He's a big man who plays to his strengths. Valanciunas offers a lot of grit and toughness.
Pass to Dedmon. Back to Butler. Got a piece of it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. To the paint. Down low. New Orleans moving the ball around. Ingram outside. From deep. In it goes. That's his third bucket. He's missed 5 so far. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
To the middle. Here's Williamson. And Adebayo sends it back.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
Pelicans leading by 3. For 3, Ingram. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. A fader. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And so here is New Orleans. And stolen by Butler. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Lobs it up there for Ingram. That one, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Unable to get that one. And Miami the other way now. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. It's stolen by Jones. Inside. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs. And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
Back to Adebayo for the tie. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason group.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, they couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Here's Adebayo. That shot missing. Good D by Williamson. To the paint. And the dunk by Williamson.
I love how efficient Zion is. Dependable at picking smart shots to take.
It's the Dedmon. Now here's Adebayo. Covered by Williamson. And Adebayo throws it down.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Now Ingram. 10 points for him.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Oh, how pretty was that? Use the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
Here's Ingram. Driving the lane. McCollum outside. Here's the 3. Here's Williamson. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Williamson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pelicans. Pass the Butler. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And it's Ingram missing. The Heat trail by 7. Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
It's McCollum on the wing. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Adebayo. Butler from outside. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Pelicans leading by 5. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Williamson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Terrific concentration and body control. Zion showing why he was chosen #1 overall.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Back to Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
This speaks to how assertive Butler is. Good at getting deep inside and finishing.
Here's Williamson. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Mr. Williamson. And Adebayo sends it back. Outside Lowry. Adebayo, high post. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Versatile defender. Bam has the quickness to stay in front of ball handlers and the beef to stand up guys in the post.
And as we end the third quarter, a great... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Miami Heat. 6-point game. Pass to Adebayo. Pelicans pull it in.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Kept alive. At the elbow, Jones. It's McCollum on the wing. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. McCollum's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans. And they double up Butler. Outside, Hero. Back to Butler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Ingram outside. He's looking for Williamson and finds him.
How about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Butler. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Pelicans leading by 9. To the middle. And the dunk by Williamson.
The defense can't stop a force like Zion. Once he's airborne, the slam is almost inevitable.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And yes, it's good. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New Orleans.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
McCollum, no good.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Pass to Adebayo. He's looking for Dedmon and finds him. And Dedmon throws it down.
And above the rim finisher, Dedmon gets most of his points right at the rack.
Here's Ingram into the lane.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Some solid defense from Ingram. Down low. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Williamson outside. Ingram right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from outside. The Heat trailed by 8. Butler with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. That one drops for him.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Ingram can't get that one to fall. Adebayo drives in. Over Ingram. The shot, no good. Good D by Williamson. Pass to Ingram. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
New Orleans leading by 6. Ingram outside. Poked away. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Goes up again. Dedmon with the block. And they're able to recover. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Williamson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
This is where you like to see Zion go to work in the lane, where his size is a decided advantage.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Outside Butler. Outside Lowry. 3-pointer. And they get it back. Kicks it out to Hero. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
Tyler Hero steps up and delivers big time.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
A tough break for him there. But they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit no matter who's on the floor.
And this is critical to Zion's growth, proving he can be the guy when his team needs him the most.
Martin wide open. He fires. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Man, he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
So we see the Pelicans get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there was some